So there we were, all gathered around the table for what was supposed to be a quiet family dinner. My mom had made her famous lasagna, my dad was going on about some new golf gadget, and my sister was texting under the table, probably to her boyfriend. Everything seemed perfectly normal until Grandma, with a mischievous twinkle in her eye, decided to steal the spotlight. She cleared her throat dramatically and announced, "I've taken up extreme knitting." Naturally, we all paused, forks hovering mid-air, as we tried to process what exactly extreme knitting could entail. As it turns out, Grandma had been secretly attending these underground knitting clubs where the stakes were high and the yarn was even higher. She regaled us with tales of her escapades, like the time she won a speed knitting contest by crafting an entire scarf in under 10 minutes, and the infamous yarn bombing incident where she and her friends covered a local statue in a giant knitted sweater. But the pièce de resistance was yet to come. She proudly pulled out a half-finished sweater she'd been working on. It was supposed to be for Uncle Joe, but judging by the 3 sleeves, it was clear something had gone awry. The room erupted into laughter as Grandma tried to explain her latest invention, claiming that the extra sleeve was, in fact, a design choice for those chilly 3-armed situations. My dad was wiping tears from his eyes, my sister was actually paying attention, and even the lasagna seemed to jiggle with amusement. Grandma just sat there, beaming, like the proudest yarn architect in the world. "It's practical," she insisted, "you'll never know when you'll need an extra arm." Finally, as the laughter began to die down and we all caught our breath, Grandma delivered the punchline with perfect comedic timing. "And besides," she said with a wink, "if Uncle Joe doesn't like it, he can always return it for a full refund. If he can find the receipt in my knitting stash, that is." It was then we realized why she took up extreme knitting in the first place, not just for the yarn adventures, but for the sheer joy of weaving us all into her web of delightful chaos.